Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you so much to those who subscribe to me, and I'm so sorry that it has been like 3 months since I made my introduction video. I really did plan on kind of shooting out videos as soon as I put that out, but I just got a little distracted with other activities, and I went on vacation, and I was trying to get a job, and I actually did end up planning something that's pretty exciting. I'm not going to say anything yet, but I'm really excited, and I think that when I tell you guys, you'll be excited as well. So I am just going to do my September favorite. It's just a little random because I've been buying stuff for fall, but it's also been really hot where I live, so you'll see what I mean. So a fashion favorite for me always, no matter what time of year it is sweaters. I've been buying them like crazy in anticipation for the fall. So here we go. This yellow one, this green one, and this purple one, all purchased at H&M. Just freaking love them. They're so inexpensive. And for something like this, which I don't know if I'm going to be wearing for more than, you know, a couple seasons. Another fashion favorite is this American Apparel A-line skirt. Just a really nice, fun red color. And what else I really like about it is that it has shorts underneath. Another kind of fashion-y favorite that I've been loving is this baby. I don't even really know how to describe this. I guess I'll just read it to you. It's the new bra in ultralight, and if you haven't heard of it, it's basically just an adhesive bra with no back, no straps, no anything. I love this because I can wear it with so much. I have so many crazy summer dresses that have cutouts in the back and like weird necklines, and I could never find a bra that I could wear with it, and I could never get strapless bras to stay up on me, so this is like a lifesaver. I love this. I've worn it for the past few months, and unfortunately now the adhesive is kind of giving out. I think after about, I think it said 40 wears, it just becomes useless basically. And I think I paid $30 for this, and I'm really sad, but I am going to be purchasing another one, especially for the summer, because it's great. The only thing I would say is the only mistake I made was, and they tell you this in the instructions to not do this, but maybe putting lotion on that area. That will pretty much rule out any chance of this staying up on you. I actually went out to the mall and I had made that mistake and it fell off. So don't do that. And something that I am in love with, and this is something that I'm going to be in love with for a long time. These are vintage Ray-Bans. There's the case. To Florida to visit my grandparents. My grandma, she let me go through her sunglass collection from like 70s and 80s and 90s, and I found these babies, which I love. These aviators, they're so perfect, and I feel like I kind of look like a cop, but I do not even care. I love these so much. The only, hair stuck. The only thing that I don't like about them is how flimsy these are. I don't know if you can tell, but they're just so thin and so dainty, and that kind of worries me. But I'm definitely going to try and be really careful with these because I love them, and I would be so sad if I ever lost them, and the best part is they were free. Alright, this is the last kind of fashion related favorite that I have. It's a great mixture of music and fashion, and I always love their cover people. I guess I can't say cover girls. But I'm dying to see this movie. I don't know about anyone else, but Perks of Being a Wallflower, I'm super excited for. I actually haven't read the book, and I'm going to read it before I see the movie because I cannot see a movie before I read the book, if the book interests me. That's awkward. Alright, so that is the end of my fashion-y favorites. I guess I will move on to makeup, and this is pretty slim pickings because basically my summer face consisted of a good primer because I'm really oily, and a good foundation because I have problem skin, and then just some mascara and some blush and maybe some bronzer. So my first favorite, and I'm just going to kind of pick randomly here, is the Hoola bronzer. Everybody knows about it. I don't even need to elaborate on this. I love it. It's matte. It looks great when I'm tan. It looks great when I'm not tan. Great for contouring, obviously. And I just like the way it makes my skin look. That's all there is to it. Another favorite is the MAC Melba blush. And I apologize guys, I'm still trying to get used to this camera. MAC Melba blush, love it because it's matte. If you can't tell, I really like matte things. And it was nice for summer because when I was darker, I don't really like a bright blush on tan skin. It just, I don't know, on me it just doesn't look right. So this is nice and subtle and it goes really well with the Hoola bronzer. So this is the last blush that I really loved this summer, and I apologize for the appearance. It broke in my bag or in my makeup storage, I'm not even sure. It looks awful. But this is the Urban Decay Afterglow Glide On Cheek Tint in Quickie. These past few months I have been loving this because it's kind of contradictory to what I just said, because I said I didn't like bright blushes in the summer, but the thing is, this isn't that bright if you put it on correctly. If I was looking really tired, or if I just wasn't happy with my skin that day, if I put a little bit of this on, it just kind of took care of that and made me look glowy. That's what I loved about that. Moving on to my face favorites, I have been loving this duo. Actually, I've been loving this trio. Let's see if I can... I think back in December I received this in a Sephora package. It is the Philosophy Present Clear Makeup for Fine Lines, Wrinkles, and Uneven Texture. They marketed it as a clear makeup. I don't really know. That's kind of a little ambiguous. Basically, I use it as a primer. When I read reviews for it, people were saying it was great as a primer. It says you can use it as an oil-free moisturizer. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it made me, if I did have any dry spots, it kind of emphasized that. But, you know, it didn't even matter to me because this kept my makeup on so well. So it can be used under makeup to help create a smoother finish. Can be used alone as an oil-free moisturizer for sensitive problem skin. I already said that. And I think for someone who isn't too dry or doesn't really have problem skin, this might work as a moisturizer. I wouldn't say that it dries out my entire face, it just kind of emphasizes what's already dry. I think I got a sample for this in April because I was looking for a really good foundation for my prom night. And I went in, the woman suggested this, the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. And this, oh my god, I love this stuff so much. I have not worn anything else since. It's just so, it's medium to full coverage, it's dewy, but it's also matte, if that makes sense. I'm not explaining it right, but just the finish that it leaves is so perfect. And I think why this stuff really works is because it's a cream foundation. It's really moussey and I love it. I really wouldn't trade this for anything else. And they have a pretty good color selection. I'm not sure if they cater to darker skin tones, but for me, I have no problem finding one that matches. And that's actually pretty rare because I have a neutral undertone. I don't have yellow or pink, so it's hard sometimes to find a foundation that doesn't leave me looking yellow or pink. If I could have one brush, this would be it. It's the Sigma Angle Top Kabuki, and you've probably heard about this before. It's raved about, and for good reason. This buffs foundation or whatever you're putting on into your skin so well. I love it, especially in combination with these two that I just talked about. It's perfect. This is something I received as my 500 point Sephora Beauty Insiders gift. The Tarte Lip Surgent Matte Lip Tint in Hope. And I love this because it's just really bright and matte and it stays on. And I guess I'll just show you a swatch because I am terrible at describing. And my favorite lipstick is the the MAC Velvet Teddy. And I don't hear too much about this, and I'm not sure why because I really love it. I bought this last summer. So, no, actually it was at the beginning of summer, so I bought this when I was like super pale because you'll see in the wintertime I am nowhere near tan. And this looked really good then, and then I kind of rediscovered it this summer and it was a great summer color as well. So I kind of wish that people talked about this more, but regardless, I'm so glad I found it and it's great. I will show you a swatch as well. It's creamy, doesn't settle into lines, it's long lasting, and just a really great nude, kind of a rosy nude color. And it's the best nude I've found from MAC. So, right there. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. And I got this a while back and I kind of just let it sit around and didn't really pay much attention to it because I think the first time that I tried it I really didn't like the formula. I thought it kind of really emphasized lines, but as long as you put something moisturizing under this I think you'll be fine. And it's a great color, again just a great nude, and I like it because it's a little bit different than the MAC Velvet Teddy because it's really a nude. I don't think there's strong pink undertones, and I think it could suit a lot of people. So here's this top one. So these are my 3 favorites. So that is it for my makeup favorites, and I think that that is it for my favorites. I guess I could share a few music favorites. What have I been loving? I have been loving the band Soho Dolls. If you haven't heard of them, you really should. I actually heard them for the first time on Gossip Girl in one of the earlier seasons and have loved their stuff ever since. It's kind of similar, it's a similar vibe. I wouldn't say the music is similar, but you like get a similar feeling that you would from the XX, if you know them. I have also been loving Lana Del Rey. I can't not mention her. And my favorite song from her this month has been Serial Killer. And I think if you like any of her music, you will definitely like that song. There's just really no way to go wrong with it. And my last music favorite is the song Coastin' by Zion I. Love that song. It's just really feel good. It gets me in the mood to like, I don't know, just do something. Like I'll listen to it in the morning and I just really like it. It really pumps me up. I think my last September favorite will be a YouTuber, and I have been watching Jax Gap. If you haven't heard of him, he is British and really adorable and just really funny. He gets into all these crazy antics with his friends, and I like watching his videos if I'm just vegging out and I want something stupid to watch. Ooh, I forgot one favorite. I have been loving lemon water, and I love to drink it, actually iced lemon water. I love to drink it in my mason jar. So good, so refreshing. That's a summer favorite. That's not even a September favorite. I love it. All I drink is water and coffee, so I have to spice it up a little bit. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye.